Jesus Navas retires. For me, one of the most overrated footballers there's ever been. His last ever game was his 15th game of the 24-25 season. Jesus Navas won 15 titles during his career. In gematria, war equals 15. Jesus Navas' last ever game was versus Real Madrid this past weekend, who've won a record 15 major European Cups. Jesus Navas retired at age 39. War equals 39. World War II began in 39. This past Sunday, Jesus Navas, a legend of Sevilla FC and Spanish football, played his final 25 minutes as a professional at the Santiago Bernabeu during a match against Real Madrid that ended 4-2. Real Madrid stayed on 4 draws and 2 losses in the league. Also, I coded them to win this. But he played 25 minutes in his last game, which was a 4-2 loss. And the Beast of Revelation has permission to take out 25% of the earth during a 42-month reign. How interesting that Real Madrid's greatest ever player is Cristiano Ronaldo, who was born on February the 5th, which is a date written 2-5, like 25. Now there's also 42 generations of Jesus Christ. In gematria, war equals 42. World War equals 42. Albert Pike predicted 3 world wars. He died on 4-2. The recent World Cup final, which Messi and Argentina won, they won via a shootout. They beat France 4-2. And we know Messi spent the majority of his career in Spain with Catholic club Barcelona. And then he wins the World Cup a day after Pope Francis's birthday, who's Argentinian. Now, before the game, the football world paid tribute to his extraordinary career, right? In an emotional ceremony, Luka, which is Luke Modric, is Madrid's captain, and he handed Jesus a signed jersey. Again, the signed jerseys, this is idolatry. God warned us about idol worship. All of this here, guys, with these fans worshipping these players, is idol worship. It's the work of Satan, right? And many people say that Luka Modric looks like Jesus Christ. Well, that's outrageous in itself because, again, the Jesus on a cross that we're shown through the Catholic Church is unbiblical, okay? And it's also idol worship. So Luke portrays Jesus as a divine man who performed miracles and taught with divine powers. So often, Luka Modric, they talk about Luka Magic. They do it in the NBA as well with Luka, who plays for Dallas. And they also call Luka Modric the magician. And many people believe that the success of Croatia was a miracle with how small the nation is. So, absolutely crazy stuff here. Now look at these images. This one here is so feminine, clearly an FTM here, like blatantly. So I used to watch Jesus Navas when he was playing for Man City because I was a huge Man United fan. And I was like, this guy is so overrated. He's fast, but he can't cross. He doesn't really score. He's got no end product. It's like, what's this guy doing with Man City? But it's just all the code. And again, look at the lion here with the crown mocking Jesus Christ, the King of Kings, the Lion of Judah. Absolutely wild. This trophy here is idol worship. I remember when I went to Barclays Bank on a school trip, and it was just literally to to see this trophy. And I got to touch it and I was like, wow. Again, what a fool I was. Here, Jesus Navas looks incredibly demonic. Remember Sevilla, guys, they won 3 Europa Leagues in a row. Like Real Madrid won 3 Champions Leagues in a row. It's all demonic. It's all satanic. It's all coded, right? And he just won the recent Euros, guys. What was he doing there at 39? Again, he was there for the code. It was already predetermined for Spain to beat England in the final before the competition began. Now, Jesus Navas is the most decorated player in the histories of both Sevilla and the Spanish national team. He's won 2 Euros, 1 World Cup, and the Nations League. Right, like 2-11. And 2-11, February 11th, is the 42nd day of the year, which is the date Vatican City was founded. Alright? And I've showed you that the Vatican, St. Peter's, is designed like a serpent. Now, Jesus Navas played his last ever game 30 days after his birthday. And Judas, who betrayed Jesus, sold Jesus for 30 pieces of silver. And one of Spain's best players in recent history has been David Silva. Now, Phil Foden replaced David Silva in the Man City starting lineup. And he wears 47. And the atomic number for Silva is 47, and 211 is the 47th prime number. And Jesus Navas played for Manchester City, just like Gabriel Jesus, who keeps scoring now around Christmas. Now, Jesus Navas came into Euro 2024 with a total of 911 club career games played, and he won the Euro 2024 finals versus England, who are known as the Three Lions. And I've told you Jesus is the Lion of Judah. He resurrected on the 3rd day. And Spain's Euro 2024 campaign began 911 months after Saddam Hussein's death. It's all war, guys. Queen Elizabeth II died 911 days after coronavirus was declared a global pandemic. And Jesus Navas was born in Los Palacios, in Villafranca, and Los Palacios translates to the palaces. Why do you think Gabriel Jesus recently has been scoring all these goals versus Palace? Got 5 in his last 2 games against Palace. Now, King Charles III was born a span of exactly 911 weeks before the Church of Satan was founded. Revelation 9:11. And they had a king over them, which is the angel of the bottomless pit, whose name in the Hebrew tongue is Abaddon, but in the Greek tongue hath his name Apollyon. And Jesus Navas made his Spain debut on King Charles's 61st birthday. And World War II lasted exactly 6 years and 1 day. So, crazy stuff. And Spain and Jesus Navas won the Euros in Germany, which connects to war. Look at the finger pointing here. Guys, I'm giving you everything I possibly can to show you that this world is fallen, that Satan's the god of it, that we've been deceived in more ways than we can ever imagine, that Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life. And Jesus Navas retiring here at age 39, it's a huge ritual, and I think these players know it. I think they know it, but they love the world too much. They're so deeply into wickedness that they just continue to play along. And again, guys, Jesus is coming very, very soon to set this world on fire. Are you ready? I know I am, because I've given my life to Christ. And I'm going to spend eternity in the kingdom of heaven. because I've accepted his crucifixion, resurrection, and blood, and that his blood cleanses me of all of my sins. And I've been saved by faith and grace. And I want all of you to also experience that true peace, guys. Please like and share. God bless you all. God wins.